Hi guys, welcome to Santai Travel Podcast. We are your hosts for today. I'm Erfi.
I'm D.
And I'm Do.
And in this podcast, we will talk about all things travel. So if you have any interesting stories, do DM us at SANTAICO.
And this episode is brought to you by Agent MRI. If you have any property inquiries, please do contact Agent MRI at 90105980. Agent MRI. Let's go! Guys, tadi I'm feeling under the weather today.
Today is a good weather.
Why is it a good weather? Because it's raining, is it?
Yeah.
But literally I'm feeling sick right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kenapa?
I think I got influenza.
Jangan guys, please.
So what happened actually? I don't know. Aku was running I think few days ago.
Okay.
I was running on the treadmill. Then after that, the next hour, suddenly I felt like my whole body cramped up. So I thought it was like a what do you call muscle fatigue. Yeah. So and then like okay lah, never mind, it's normal lah. It's like then the following day I woke up,
Which is today?
which is
Yesterday.
Okay.
yeah. So I got the cramps all over my body. Macam ni dah rapat sah ni apa sah. So I popped some pills.
Pop some pills, okay.
Pills, yeah. Okay, and then
Itu pun jadi.
so I thought that's like okay lah, it will help me lah.
Anorex
Anorex. Okay,
barang baik,
good
bro.
stuff. Yeah.
So I went to work and everything. Habis
Oh, masih pergi kerja?
masih.
Hustle.
Yeah. Then when I balik, dah macam ni dah rabak. I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just now I just went to the doctor lah. Yeah, before we do this podcast.
Dedication
Yeah.
Stay medicated.
Stay medic. So the doctor gave me more Anorex lah. Nanti aku pump lagi lah. Okay, so speaking of running.
Okay.
Okay.
So who do we have with us here in this podcast?
Who are they? Is it
I don't
Usain
know.
Bolt?
Would you like to introduce him? I think you know him, right?
Yeah, I think I know him. Okay, so for today we have Dzul, which is my partner. So if you guys don't know, he actually just finished running a full marathon in Sydney with a crazy timing of 3 hours 47 minutes. Gila.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Bro, do you literally run or do you?
Did you run all the way or not?
Hello guys.
Welcome to the
Relax.
podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, Zul.
Jangan nervous.
Yeah.
I think first of all, Elfie, I think you're putting me on a pedestal lah. 3:47 is I think an okay time lah.
Oh, dia humble. Okay.
Serious
It's I guess so lah for an average runner, for an everyday runner. Yeah.
For an everyday runner.
Have you ever tried marathon before? Not?
I only tried the
The
half marathon.
That's
Oh,
like
okay.
how many?
Itu pun aku tak lari.
21 click.
21 kilometers.
Yes, 21.
I did a full marathon before. I did not train. So, but I thought I was at my fittest. That was after my NS. I was a firefighter.
Okay.
So aku tried the sundown marathon. Is it?
Yeah.
Sundown marathon.
Adidas Sundown marathon.
Adidas.
Osim or I don't know.
Osim.
That was many years ago lah. Bro, rabak bro. So I got in at 6 hours.
Ooh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, at least you finish it, honestly.
So after the 21 click, aku dah start jalan sah.
Yeah.
Aku dah I think 30 click lah. So I think sundown they went through East Coast and everything. So kat East Coast tu aku dah F8 lah sia. What the hell am I doing sia?
Why did I sign up for it?
Yeah. So it's like amazing loh. Macam these people who go abroad to do.
That means you have
marathon.
like a strong mental capacity. Kau dah pressure kan? Kau dah pressure.
I would say okay lah, strong mental capacity to undergo that whole training. The whole training ordeal was a bit rough lah, because first of all I was doing it alone.
Okay.
Okay, my brother also loves to run, but he didn't. I ajak him lah to go Sydney also with me, but I think because of work leave, like because it's a long trip, Tak
Your
tahu
elder
wedding.
brother or younger brother?
Elder brother.
Okay.
Yeah, so almost half the time doing all the runs was doing it by myself. So I think mentally memang macam, ui, this is hard. At first was like when it was week 1, like okay lah, still far away.
How many weeks ahead did you train for the
23 weeks. So that is
about 3 months? No.
23 weeks. Berapa? Divide by 4.
5 months
5 months plus lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah lah. The reason why I wanted to do it overseas is because the vibes lah.
The environment also.
Environment. So I think environment really helps a lot. Not just in running, like I think in life lah. Expect the people you surround yourself with, etc. No.
So terus dah pergi live punya top.
Dia dah deep.
No, it really helps a lot. Like before this, I only did like 5 or 6 half marathons in Singapore. Then I know I
5 or 6 half marathons. I've only done 1 half marathon in my life.
What is good enough really? Like it's a good start. But then again, because I love to run.
Okay.
I love to run. I love to run since I cannot remember, man. Since actually way before NS. Because primary school I was
A runner.
I wanted to join track in primary school.
Okay.
Then the coach, no, we shall not name names.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even remember his name.
Okay.
Then he's like, oh, you don't pass the like.
The hits.
No, say like you know when you want to masuk the team.
Oh, okay.
Then
okay. Selection.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Itulah lupa kan the word. Then it's like you cannot run. You CMI cannot make it. Macam okay lah. Then any other Malay boy would play what?
Bola. Soccer.
So you have been athletic your whole life lah.
Yeah,
Tak pressure, relax bro.
Tak atletik lah.
Dia humble.
Biasa-biasa je. Biasa-biasa je.
Besha.
Main bola. Then I played football until second school. Then Poly didn't really join anything. Then NS is where I started running. And then
What's your vocation?
I was in infantry. I was a BMT sergeant.
Oh, okay.
After my
Which company?
Taurus company.
Oh, school 1 lah.
School 3.
School 3?
Yeah, Taurus school 3.
Ni budak-budak army lah.
This is where I tap out.
Same. I tap out also.
Okay.
So
we
like-
continue.
So like at that point in time I was just running casually, you know, because in NS, I mean we all know it. We all know it. You are expected to do
run
PT runs, like, even if you don't like it, like bopian right. Macam bangun pagi pun kena lari lah. So one thing led to another. Then like actually I run like
You grew to like it lah.
I grew to like it. And then suddenly one thing led to another. I suddenly running for my unit.
Oh, okay.
I think my friends was like, "Hey Zul, you run quite fast." Then they just put my name lah into the unit running team. That's like, okay. That's why then I realized my love of running really grew. Then I wanted to challenge myself lah. At the point of time, I was just running short distances. Then I know like, okay, I like long distance more. So I decided to do half marathons. And then I decided Sydney was my first
Overseas
marathon. Yeah.
So do you ever hit the wall before? Running terms hit the wall. Bong.
Hit the wall or bong.
Bong,
You know?
yeah, okay.
So that is expected lah to hit like around the 32 kilometer mark. That's where your body starts to crash. I think that's where it's mental over physical. I think the human body after a certain mileage it just shuts down slowly.
Correct. Yeah.
Like climbing a mountain, like once you hit a certain elevation, it just shuts down slowly. So preparation, really preparation. So before the race, we went to the expo, like the booth lah. It's a collection booth to collect your race beep, collect whatever you need for the marathon. So over there, like at different booths, I was talking to some other athletes, professional athletes.
Okay.
They've been running and they particularly did this one marathon. It's a New York marathon and they've been doing it more than 9 times. So that particular marathon is like a world renowned event.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they were telling me like some tips was like if you don't want to hit the wall up to 32 kilometer mark, don't overrun, don't get too excited.
I see.
Must pace yourself lah.
Yeah, it's normal to get overexcited because firstly I think because you're overseas. They're like, wah, lawa apa ni view. Lawa saya. Baik banyak orang cering.
Was that part of your reason why you chose Sydney
Also
for
because
the marathon?
Also because that's a good question. Also because Sydney was in in the process of being a potential world major marathon.
I see.
So in the world there are 6 world major marathons:
Oh, okay.
Tokyo, London, Berlin, New York, Chicago, and Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I heard
like Sydney is on the list of becoming one of those
Oh.
world majors. So I was like, oh, if I manage to do this, I'm technically like part of history
Yeah.
in a sense, because you managed to go to this run before it turned into a world major.
Oh,
I see.
bragging rights.
Yeah, in a sense.
So you will have to like tick all the location you have already run through.
Yeah, but the thing is with the world major, what makes it so special is because you have to qualify.
Oh, tak boleh semua.
Yeah.
Like nobody can
No
enter.
Tom, Dick, Harry can enter.
Oh.
You.
So what's the qualification criteria? If
So
you
there's
want to
like, from what I know, I never really researched into it lah. But like general entry, there's a lucky draw.
say?
So not everyone can get lah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then if you're competing, you must run under a certain time to compete with the elite runners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wah, first time saya aku
Tu lah.
know about all these running punya
Yes.
events.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like me being here, like now I know more, like learning from you all, like how y'all do podcast with this.
Kita pun tengah learning juga.
It's all from YouTube. I mean, like you can't learn running from YouTube.
Yeah.
All this,
Yeah.
It's a different game lah. For me.
I always get stitches when
Bro, I like nowadays I won't run anymore lah. I mean like
Yeah,
F cardio, man. So like,
but you skip. You skip.
okay, but skipping is not as intense as running marathon, no?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But I don't know. If I feel like skipping is much more lower intensity than running.
Is it?
But
That's what I feel lah.
do you, if I'm not wrong, skipping burns more calories than
Yeah.
They said that if you skip for 15 minutes, it's as equivalent to running for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Skipping is more efficient actually.
Yes.
15 minutes.
But to get the skipping, the hang of it is.
I actually appreciate the time when I started learning skipping because I really lose a lot of weight.
Wait,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. Now, like, I know how to skip already. So
Yeah.
it's like, I already at a plateau.
Oh,
The plateau.
okay.
So for me, it's like, I don't want to do cardio
Maybe
anymore.
use weighted skipping rope lah.
It's
Ada
about the
ke?
same lah.
Ada.
Ada.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool bah.
Yeah. Okay,
okay.
enough about me. Today is all about Dzul. Alright.
Next week, professional skipper.
Buat kat sini Okay, you mentioned that you mentioned about mountains. It's like running, taking part in marathons, like as what do you call that? Similar to trekking up mountains, is it? Like you have to apa dorang panggil?
Build up lah.
Build up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you when I saw your Instagram, you have hiked or trekked a few mountains.
Yes.
Right, lagging a bit.
Dia dah stalk kau tau.
Yeah. Dia
No
dah
lah, because
follow.
Elfie told me to stalk you, so I looked through lah.
Yeah.
So I think that recently you went to Mount Rinjani
Yes.
with our dear friend Elfie also, right?
Yes, correct.
So, but which is the first mountain that you have trekked?
Oh, my first ever mountain.
First ever mountain.
My first ever mountain was Mount Rinjani. So.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You went twice lah.
Yeah.
A few times.
The first time I went was in 2016.
2016.
Okay.
That
Okay,
was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So actually, a particular image that my friend posted on Instagram back then was him at the base camp watching the sunset, and he's doing his prayers.
Okay.
So I was like,
Nice.
ooh.
Subuh lah.
Yeah.
No, sunset. So maybe maybe
Maghrib
asar,
lah.
Maghrib.
belum masuk maghrib lah. Maybe asar, I think just
okay.
before maghrib. Then I was like, ooh, what a view, man! What a stunning view! Like damn. So I was like, I want to go Rinjani. How? So he just tell me lah, like which tour operator to go, etc., etc. So I decided to go with my friend lah. So, that's like a blast from the past, man. 8 years ago. Still my favorite mountain lah, Rinjani.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I'm getting emotional. Like. No,
Nak
the
tissue
mountains, the mountains teach you a lot lah.
Correct.
Yeah. So then I went there. That was my first mountain. So I was like, I don't know what to expect.
Okay.
What I was wearing also was not appropriate lah.
What were you wearing?
What would you
I wearing something like your pants ah.
Smart pants.
Legit, like chinos.
Oh, okay.
Chinos
Okay.
and like desert boots. Like
Timberland
gitu.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bulky sih.
Red
Bulky.
Wing.
Not hiking,
Yeah.
but nampak macam rugged.
Yeah.
Then baju pun sembarang. Jacket not windproof, macam jacket biasa.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, unprepared lah at that point of time. But the whole point was like, I mean, I think the journey, the part of the journey is a struggle lah. So when I went there, I was like, climbing up Rinjani, it was crazy hard lah. I think every would know how hard it is. And
It was.
I heard that a lot of people who climb Rinjani said that it's one of the hardest mountain. It's one of the hardest mountain. Yeah. So it makes me want to
Kau belum ke?
No. Like I told you, I supposed to go, but there was an eruption.
Yeah.
So in the end, I climbed Mount Agung instead.
still a nice place.
Still a nice mountain.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the mountains. Again, I always say this. The mountains in Indonesia are crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So I climbed
Banyak,
Mount Kerinci.
Yeah.
So what else? Basically all those volcanic mountains.
Yeah.
But crazy, man.
Yeah.
Compared to the mountains in Himalayas or
Yeah,
all this,
Nepal, all this.
the mountains in Indonesia is like
Something else.
something else.
Yeah, I think it's also quite lucky lah because we stay in Singapore. So like even if you want to hike,
It's only nearby.
it's nearby lah, like training ground lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indonesia is like a training ground. So like I thought 2016, I thought like okay, dah pernah buat satu kali. Fast forward 8 years later, ingat better.
It's the same.
It's the same. Still the same hard. To the summit. I don't know whether you. They call this a letter E. So because when you go into the summit, there's this trail that goes up to the summit where it looks like a letter E, the shape, or a tree lah, a number 3. So that whole thing was about like 400 to 500 meters in distance.
Yeah.
Elevation tak tahu lah, tak ingat. It took us about 2 hours lah.
Yep.
400 meters no, in 2 hours.
But what's the altitude at that?
I think we were close to the summit, so maybe like 3,600 meters above sea level. Yeah.
Okay. So I think if you reach a certain altitude, your body starts to also macam
Yeah.
How do you call that?
You start-
AMS.
Yes, AMS.
AMS.
Yeah.
Have you ever climbed a mountain AMS?
Tak ada. I mean the only mountain I climb was during NS lah. Mombiang.
Dekat Brunei.
Brunei.
Was it high? Oh.
Aku dah lupa lah. Like,
But it's tough, I think.
no lah, it's not.
No?
It's quite steep.
Mm-mm.
But like I literally had to climb like with all fours lah.
Oh.
Wow, crazy man.
Yeah. So dia punya apa ni?
Elevation.
Angle dia is macam something
Close
like this.
to 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
Similar
Man.
lah.
I mean, from what I heard, Mount Biang.
But it's not
hard.
that high.
Mm-mm.
But because you have to carry all your gear with you kan, tu yang buat susah.
That was during your training
Yeah.
Your
No. It was during my JCC.
jungle course lah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, jungle confidence course.
How about one day we go Rinjani lah? So
Can.
to-
But give me time to train first.
Go for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Then podcast kat atas sana.
Interesting. Maybe one day we should go.
Yeah, idea.
Can.
We do there. Wow, it's
Yeah.
been a
Yeah,
while,
yeah.
man, since I climb mountains.
Yeah. I need to train up again. Sekarang dah. Okay. Never mind.
So you have hiked solo in India and Nepal, is it?
Nepal.
Nepal.
Yeah.
Which base camp?
Annapurna base
Oh,
camp.
nice. I've been there.
I think that was, I don't know what year was that.
18.
Definitely before I meet
Before
you.
COVID, is it?
Way before COVID. I think I was still in NS.
Oh, okay.
2017.
Let me just double check.
2018, I think. I stalked you already.
Damn.
2017.
Oh, close lah.
Close.
So I was in NS, then I took my leave.
Mm-mm.
A few, like 2 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
So what actually drew you to those specific destinations? Like why the mountains in Himalaya?
Why the mountains? Okay, so before this, I went to Nepal before.
Okay,
That was in Poly.
Okay.
So I was there for like a
short trip.
short trip, exchange. Not exchange, like because I was in School of Hospitality, so we work with hotels, tourism. So we were supposed to go there to learn more about Nepalese tourism, help promote their hotels, like how can Nepal be a more attractive location. So our tour guide that brought us along the entire trip. Shout out Deepesh if he's on Spotify. If you Deepesh, if you listen or have Spotify, he was a very nice guy.
Is he a gurung?
What's a gurung?
Gurung is a orang apa ni? Orang Nepal yang soldier.
Gurkha.
Gurkha.
Yeah, gurung.
Gurkha. No. He was just a local tour guide, but a local tour guide. So he brought us everywhere. Then after that, we stayed. Some days we stayed in the city. Then part of the trip we stayed in a very rural place lah. Then that was the first sight of like snow-capped mountains.
Nice.
Because Rinjani semua kan tak ada snow kan.
Yes.
So then I saw like snow-capped mountains. Then I asked him Deepesh like what mountain is this, all this. So Nepal is also known for all the 8,000 meter mountains, your Everest, all your Manaslu, I think.
Manaslu.
All these high peaks. I was like, this is damn nice. Then I knew I had to come back because the hospitality of the people, the nature. I mean, okay, Kathmandu is very dirty lah.
The pollution is rabak.
But the hospitality of the people drew me back.
I see. Yeah. The people are nice.
Correct.
Okay.
So then 8 years later, I was like, okay, I want to go on a solo trip. Where should I go? So I was still talking to Deepesh on Instagram, Facebook. Like, I'm coming back to Nepal. I want to do the Annapurna
Base camp
track. Then it's like, okay. Just nice. She was also working for a hiking company.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, you know what? I settle it for you, like the package, etc.
The permit and everything.
Everything. So it's like that. That became my first proper trek in the mountains, and also my first ever solo trip. So I was like, okay, scary kan Nepal kan. It's not like going to Malaysia, JB kan. So you going Nepal there like sorang. But I think everyone should give it a shot because like, I mean, it's true lah what they say. You're never alone when you're actually traveling alone. I met so many people. I didn't feel alone. Climbing up Annapurna base camp. I mean the trek, of course, it's very nice. The views are very nice, no doubt. Then
and it was easy.
Yeah, it's not difficult as compared to the journey.
Correct. Yeah.
For anyone that wants to go to Nepal, ABC is actually a good start lah.
It's a doable one.
It's very doable because tempat tidur pun tak payah tidur dalam tent.
Oh really?
They have those guest house.
They have guest house.
Okay.
But the guest house, you when you stay there, dorangnya breakfast dorang overcharge lah, and you cannot bring your food, your own food.
From your tone of voice, aku boleh dapat tahu kau marah.
I brought Maggie, so I thought like aku kena masak like in my dorm, you know. Like luckily we bought those Bunsen burner. So we masak Maggie lah. So in the morning we only bought this gurung bread lah. Dia macam roti prata, Nepal punya roti prata.
Yes.
It's only very cheap only lah.
Okay.
It's plain bread, right?
It's plain bread. But the food there, like one meal, it costs you like Singapore punya money, sir.
Really?
Serious ah?
Because you're up in the mountains, so like everything is like higher.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
But it's so nice because you thought the guest house was the over your expectation.
Yeah.
Then after that, when I went to some guest house, then I look, they said, "Oh, you want pasta, pizza?"
Oh yes,
wow.
correct.
Then like, macam-macam ya ada.
Yeah.
Ni
But you have to
mountain
pay.
ke restoran ni? Oh, so good. Yeah.
But you have to pay for all the food, like the pasta, all.
I mean, if I just wanted the local food, because I sign up under package, right? So the agency set up my breakfast, lunch, dinner, all this. But if it's above a certain cost, like pasta, pizza, all this, then I have to top up slightly a bit. But okay juga.
So you eat mostly
okay.
dal bat.
Dal bat every day, man. Dal bat power.
Dal bat power.
What's dal bat?
Can you describe dal bat?
Wah.
It's dal.
It's really dal lah.
It's dal and rice.
Yeah, dal and rice.
Habis dal dorang macam pekat. And then you eat with rice. Oh, sedap sah. Sedap gila. There's so dal itself is protein, is it?
Yeah, protein.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dal itself is protein.
So it's a vegetarian meal lah.
Okay.
But kenyang ah.
Kenyang.
Yeah.
And it's very cheap. So in Nepal, everywhere you see there's dal bat power and all this.
But on the mountain itself, something unforeseen lah happened to me. So when I already reached ABC, We stayed there for one night. So the day that we were leaving, then we packing up all this. Then I packing up then I check my wallet. I lost 100 USD cash. So at that point of time I was 2017 and 2017 how old was I? How old was I 2017?
Only you can answer.
20 I think. 20 or 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
2017
So,
that was some years ago.
Young innocent guy lah.
Yeah, then like panic Hey, where's my money? Sedih. Mana duit?
Where's my money?
Tomorrow I'm not going back Singapore yet. No. Then the next few days in Nepal got no money. So I was like, I sussing out lah siapa, because I was sharing a room with my guide, this solo traveller and his guide. So I was like, at that point of time macam nak tuduh orang tak best jugalah, because you're in the mountains.
Yeah.
So I texted my friend. Oh, surprisingly there is Wi-Fi there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why.
Fantastic Nepal lah.
Connection, not bad.
Sekarang maybe ada 5G.
I went 2013, so I think tak ada Wi-Fi.
Tak ada Wi-Fi,
No Wi-Fi yet lah. So certain guest house has Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So the guest house I stayed doesn't have
Tak ada
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Tak ada Wi-Fi.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, amazing they got Wi-Fi there. I was like, wow, really top notch service. So I messaged my friends like, hey, I lost money. Then my friends like, hey Zul, you look up from your phone, your view, I think 100 USD doesn't mean anything.
Wow.
So I was like,
Facts.
to put things in perspective lah.
Yeah. So I was like, in that moment I was like, no, life ni deep sikit lah, ni deep sikit lah. Macam like all these minute problems is nothing comparable to how big the world is lah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, in that moment like, okay, yes, that's a very good way to see life in a sense. So I was like, okay lah, you know what, just carry on. And then like $100 is okay. Yeah, then I just enjoy the rest of the trip lah.
Cuma tak boleh beli pizza lah.
Asal lah?
Pasal tak ada duit.
Oh,
Pizza pasta tak boleh beli lah lepas tu.
Pasta, pizza tak boleh. Oh, wow. But do you suffer? Not suffer lah. Do you experience AMS?
Actually, most of the time I did lah. Rinjani I did. Even the recent Rinjani also. I had to pop some pills.
Yeah.
Kita suka pop pills. Tadi
Betul
starting dia dah
Tadi.
sakit. Pop pill. ABC so I pop pill. Because I think because we're coming from sea level, even though you are an experienced hiker, climber,
Yes.
because you're coming from sea level, then you go up the altitude in one day. No matter what, I think you feel giddy.
Yes, correct.
our body is not acclimatized
Yeah.
to
Yes.
that altitude.
Unless you're telling me you hike Rinjani like every 3
month.
days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then,
The-
like let's say you're a Singaporean, you stay in Lombok, then you hike Rinjani every 3 days. Then I think
They get
then
used to the AMS.
Yeah.
correct. So AMS is definitely true. But the one that really hit me was when I was in China.
Okay. Yeah.
That was just before COVID, 2019. Fun fact, the day that we were leaving China to go back Singapore, we were at a hotel having breakfast. Then we look at news. Trump, World War III. Then that new unidentified virus from Wuhan.
In China.
Then we like, apa virus ni? But balik Singapore,
Yeah.
first COVID case in China.
Yeah.
So kira kan just sui kita balik just before COVID started.
Oh.
Like before COVID was
Happening.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the China one is where I really had bad AMS.
Like,
can
what was
you
your
describe,
experience? Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to 2 peaks, Dafeng, Efeng. I think one of it's higher.
Perfect.
So Efeng, is it?
Yes.
Can't remember. Climb. Can't remember.
It's okay,
Semua nama
I
sama
remember.
kan. Dafeng, Efeng. So went up there. Honestly, quite sad lah at that point of time because I was close to the summit.
Yeah.
I was with 2 friends also, Hasif and Arif, very good climbers also. So just a few meters from the summit, 200 meters, my whole body just shut down, like just sound like the energy level just went flat, like battery level 100, then went 0. Portable charger tak ada, charging point tak ada, like body just shut down. Then my body start feeling very cold, very cold. Then
What?
my stomach felt very funny.
Okay.
So I had to take a dump lah on the mountains.
Okay.
Taking a dump on the mountain to the leceh in the first place. Tapi nasib snow, so
Dah lah
boleh
berak je lah
cebok.
dekat ais.
Boleh cebok pakai
Pakai
snow
ais
kan. So at that moment when my stomach dah macam ni pelik lah, I berak everything out.
Yeah.
Then my whole body just lost that warmth. Because you let go of all the heat.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
food what carbs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then your whole body just felt very weak.
Okay.
And I like tell the guy like, okay, I cannot go on. And now then I was like, wow. Then my body just curl up like you don't want to move.
Yeah.
Because you're just damn tired, you
Yeah.
feel damn
Yeah.
cold. Then
What about your friends? Like what?
my friends just keep on going.
So they
they
went
managed
to
to
the peak. Oh,
go to the top.
They did.
Yeah. So
Wah, sedih.
yeah,
Tak
sedih
dapat.
lah. Yeah, but I managed to go. We went for 2 peaks, so I managed to go for 1.
Yeah.
So that's like at least I
Yeah.
managed to go for
Yeah.
So
1.
that was the first time you went up the mountain. The first time you experienced the AMS, is it?
Like a very bad EMS.
The second time? Dah tak ada.
Tak ada. Yeah.
It's all normal
yeah,
kind
normal
of
one.
EMS.
Yeah, this is the worst one. I think it's because okay lah, kita the mistake was kita semua
Excited.
no kita punya leave tak boleh match. So like the only
okay.
free time that we had to travel together was December.
Okay.
So we did our research. This mountain called Mount Sigunyang in December is -22.
Crazy, man.
Tak ada kerja.
And when we went there, memang tak ada orang pun.
Yeah.
Kita seorang, kita gila.
Because it's too cold.
Even locals don't climb.
Boleh kena ni frostbite sih.
My friend kena.
Yeah.
My friend got frostbite. Yeah, so like no locals was there. So I think first of all, I think on our part kita pun pergi winter lah. But that's what makes it an adventure, right?
correct,
Yeah,
It's a
correct.
very memorable experience,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, you guys go ahead lah. And second, we wanted to save on cost. We hired a local hiking agency, so they didn't speak English.
Oh.
I see.
Chinese.
Okay.
3 Malay boys.
3 Malay boys, Chinese speaking guy. I telling him I got AMS, I want to go down.
Yeah.
Tak tahulah apa dia berbual. Then you go down alone.
You went down alone on yourself, by yourself.
But you already know the route, what?
Yeah, but it was still dark
Because
because we're going for the summit.
I see. Okay.
So dia macam time subuh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5:30 pagi gitu.
From my understanding, if you have AMS, if the only way to not feel to have the AMS is to go down an altitude lower.
To a lower altitude.
Yeah. Then from there, nanti surprisingly you will feel dah better.
Yeah.
Then that's where you climb up back slowly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you fight the AMS lah. Yeah. I myself I felt AMS in Annapurna base camp.
Yeah.
You know when before you reach to the where's that Machapuchre base camp. The last copy of the So there's this macam a flat, not flat lah. There's a gradual hike up. If you look at it, it's actually macam senang apa. Then you can see the base camp from afar already. So when aku try to macam pick up my pace, tak boleh sih. I felt like an old man carrying my. It's like, rabak sani, what's happening, man? So what did I do? What I did was I went down a bit back to Annapurna base camp. Then I just chill a bit. Then I climb up back.
Yeah.
But still, it felt like, rabak sah. But I think because of that at the altitude already. Dah macam orang tua saja. I thought I'm like fit, like fit gila. Then so, this one I cannot. I don't know what's wrong lah. I think it's just the body.
The mountain humbles you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true.
You don't conquer it. You conquer yourself.
But there was one time so I went to where's that? Shangri-La. So we from Kunming city.
Hotel
No. Shangri-La is the place in China, just beside Tibet. So we from Kunming, we took the bus up. So in one whole night, we reached Shangri-La. So when I got down the bus, I feel like, asal badan aku macam rasa meripik. I thought I slept in the bus, no?
Salah.
Yeah, and then we had to go to our guest house. So we walk up the stairs. Terus I was panting like, asal dengan badan aku. Then I realized that actually the Shangri-La is at a very high altitude already. I think it's like 5,000 already. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even climb a mountain. So that's what they say. If you quickly rush your body up to a higher altitude, like you will feel this. Rabak tak boleh breathe sah.
Your body haven't acclimatized to the oxygen.
Yeah.
I guess so.
On that level.
Yeah.
It gets thinner and thinner as you go higher.
Correct. Yep. Okay, so you have climbed mountains in Nepal and China.
Yeah.
So and Indonesia.
Yeah.
So what's your next mountain you are going to go for?
Oof.
Ooh. What's it next?
Wow. It's of course any other hiker, I think they want to just climb higher and higher. So actually it's been a long time, a long dream since actually before COVID. Anyone that's listening who wants to join me, I want to go to Kilimanjaro in
Oh, nice.
Tanzania.
Oh, yeah, Tanzania.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's one the highest peak in Africa.
Correct.
Yeah, so I want to do Kili first before I do the other highest peaks in each continent.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the goal lah. That's the goal. Tapi
But I heard you have to train for Kilimanjaro.
yes, yeah,
Sure.
mahal juga tu.
Yep.
Yeah.
How much?
3,000.
8 to 10k USD. USD.
USD.
Yeah,
Okay,
8 to 10k. Because the flight, then those are the kinds of hikes where the oxygen tank don't kena bawa. So in case
Yeah.
something happens to you, so the bulk of the
Okay, kan,
the bulk of the-
it's like an expedition already.
yeah.
To like
Wow.
going Everest punya
Yeah.
summit gitu. Oh, interesting ah.
So the oxygen tank is about mahal lah actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a precaution
Yep.
So don't mind me asking what you do
for
for income.
for
Or
income.
living.
So I also work as a FA, financial advisor.
I see.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, so I work at a climbing gym.
I see. Okay.
So yesterday I was working at the climbing gym.
Oh, it's a summer with airfield lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we ended like quite late, like 1:30. So nari lambat sikit lah. Sorry.
So how do you actually save for your?
So in Singapore, okay, so like
Give us some financial advice.
for someone that spends time in nature, you realize you don't need much.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Why? Okay, so then you realize okay, you don't need much. So then that itself helps with your spending lah.
Okay.
Because you don't really need to spend much, knowing that when you're climbing a mountain, all you just need is yourself, enough food to apa tu? Sustain, water, and the clothes that you're wearing. So it's the same back in Singapore. Food, sufficient clothes, water lah. So you don't really need to spend much. So anything else is a want, not a need.
Yeah.
Anything else is not a want or a need already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a need already. So that's what I try to tell myself lah from time to time. But of course, here and there, with Airfi's face, I can see it. Like when it comes to running gear,
I see.
I do spend quite a bit on running gear.
It's okay lah.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's important to know lah what is a want, what is a need.
Okay,
But-
true.
People don't have to climb a mountain lah to realize that
do
lah.
that.
Right,
Please,
yeah.
please.
So you mentioned you buy all this running gear.
Yes.
So do you choose those running gear because it gives you comfort when you running, or like is your in it just for the brand, or like like
Performance.
performance?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It does have that.
Yeah.
effect,
So like running shoes, there are different running shoes like your daily trainers, your tempo shoes, which is your speed workouts, your interval lah. Let's say you're doing the 400 meter around the track. So there's a specific type of shoe for speed training. Your long distance shoes, and then you have your super shoes, which is your race.
I see. Okay.
So I mean, kalau boleh, korang should give it a try. You just run 5 kilometer.
Yeah.
No. Okay, no, like
Okay, wait. Can I ask you like, can I just wear normal New Balance sneakers for marathon?
you
Because-
can lah. You
because
can.
I did.
You can. It's not
Okay,
wrong.
Okay, yeah.
You get a nice timing.
Okay.
But when you put a super shoe on,
It's a different lah.
You fly.
Fly yeah.
Yeah.
it's like a cheat code.
Yeah.
Your timing really improved by a lot.
Oh, serious ah?
Not a lot lah, but
A bit lah.
a bit lah.
If you put in the training.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it really does help because it's made for marathons.
Oh.
Those super shoes are made for marathons, long distance. Yeah, it's made for marathons lah.
Yeah, you're very passionate lah in this marathon thing.
I think because running.
Running is
Because my
your-
older brother runs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad runs.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay.
So I think everyone just
Runs.
Runs.
run away from problems.
One way to look at it.
do you
Yeah.
if you have if you feel depressed, do you run?
Depressed.
Do you? Are you?
Do you even feel depressed?
No.
maybe a
No lah,
better
maybe,
better word
yeah.
is like, do you run to like as a healing process?
Healing.
Coping mechanism.
Healing.
I think I run because it's therapeutic. It's a very like freeing hobby because no one tells you when to stop. No one tells you how fast you need to go.
Yeah.
You just go at your own pace. You just enjoy the sport as it is.
You and
There's
you.
freedom to it.
Yeah, there's freedom to it.
So what's your usual running route?
Actually random, very random one.
Yeah.
Like okay, like in Singapore you don't have a lot of choices because
McRitchie.
like I stay at Pasir Ris.
Okay.
Nanti orang
Yeah.
cari aku. No, I don't stay at Pasir Ris. Then so Pasir Ris Park je lah kan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But occasionally on the weekends you run in the city lah. Long runs.
Oh,
long
okay.
runs.
Yeah.
MBS, Marina Barrage. Apa tu?
CBD.
Clarke Quay
Sports Hub,
area.
CBD area, Clarke Quay.
nice-
It's nicer
nice
views
views,
lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Helps you mentally. So at least you know like okay, if I run a bit more I get to see Marina Barrage. I run a bit more I get to see Gardens by the Bay. So you don't feel that shacked out.
Yeah.
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 It's like if you run in the stadium macam benda kan.
Yeah. It really plays your mental game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really believe in that because ada satu kali ni aku tengah lari, check dah 10 klik lah.
Ui.
Serius lah.
Aku cakap, wah, aku pun surprise kan.
Kau kat mana tu?
Tak, I don't know.
Tampines area.
Tampines area, then I go to Coastal Road or that East Coast.
Coastal Road. Oh, that's very fun man.
Terus check dah 10 klik,
Dah 10
dah 10 klik dah. Tu macam, wah.
Not bad.
Yalah. So usually I run around 2 clicks je.
It's okay. It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
For me, like
2.4
Yeah.
As long as you move your body,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Your Instagram bio mentions that
Habis
Dia dah pull up.
kena call out lagi ni.
and to feel alive. What does it?
Wah.
Can you explain?
This
what
one
does it
Effie, I'm
mean?
going to tell you.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first met her, she also asked that. So actually, I like this photographer.
I see.
I don't know his real name lah, but his Instagram name is Sam Alive.
Okay.
So his bio is as long as I'm still alive,
I see.
he'll take photographs for the rest of his life.
Ui.
Because he's
Bars.
a photographer of bars.
Bars.
Spitting bars. So he's a photographer lah.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, that's very nice. So it means as long as he's alive, he still remain dedicated to what he loves.
Yeah.
So like okay, that is something I also like to tell
Relate
myself
with,
lah, to be free, to feel alive. So as long as you're alive, try to live a life that way. You are free.
What does that mean
Free
to
in
you?
the sense that you're free from your troubles, free from financial problems, free from whatever lah. Don't let life kick you lah, kick you down. All this. Try to
Kick you in the nuts.
yeah.
I mean, like I understand like the term of it.
Yeah, to
But
be free. So live a life where you're free from all this like
Worries, troubles,
problems. Everyone has problems,
Yep,
but try not to let your problems define
Affect
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So to be free from it, then to feel alive is to live a life where you feel most alive, not just going through
The motion.
the motions.
motion,
Like today, like this podcast. Maybe these are the things that help you feel alive, aside from just
Do
working.
you feel alive though?
I feel sick at the moment.
So
but yeah. I feel.
Feeling sick is also meaning
There's
you're
a passion
living
to
your
this
life.
lah.
You know?
Correct. What did I wanted to ask? Kan aku dah lupa nak tanya.
Oh, lama. Sorry.
Okay, so he seems very philosophical. Like
Yeah,
all these
very
things.
deep guy.
Very deep guy. So, do you does traveling actually makes you
Of course.
into
Change
this
your
kind of change your perspective?
Yes, very. I think before this was like just any normal person, just like traveler's holiday lah. Then ever
Okay,
since I
okay.
like started climbing mountains. Okay, the first instance was 2016 Rinjani,
Okay.
where the first time I saw the sky full of stars.
Oh, nice.
What was going on in your mind at
that's
that time?
Yeah.
Then I was like, gila babi ni. Then I like realised, shit, that just shows how small we are
Correct.
in this goddamn planet. And I was
Damn.
like, oh,
Giat.
we need to. Too late.
Sorry, guys.
Grizzly Gat. So you are considered Gen Z, yeah?
No,
Is it?
millennial.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
you're a
millennial.
millennial.
Yeah, 28.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The last coupe of a
Last
millennial.
kopek, correct.
Okay.
But looks like a Gen Z.
Yeah.
Tengoklah siapa Gen Z sebelah kita.
Sorry. Says the one who says the slangs on. Suka korang.
So that was one particular moment lah that I like. Okay, wow, this just put things really into perspective lah. How much we take things for granted.
Right,
how
yeah.
much actually how little we actually need. How our problems are actually very little. Because when we live in, every time you come back to Singapore or living in Singapore, then you hear, okay, I get it, people have problems, they complain about their life. But like when you hear it, then you realize, other people out there living on bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like when I went to Jani, then I see the porters barefoot.
Yeah.
The porters use,
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
They barefoot, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they earn
Peanuts.
peanuts.
Peanuts. Yeah.
Then but their generosity is
Correct.
crazy.
Your will.
Bulu rumah naik eh.
Then I'm like, wow, it really
Humbles you down.
humbles you.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the people to the mountain. Then I like think back, like, you cannot just travel just because you want a holiday. Go there to actually learn something, bring back, so that you can share with other people,
Yeah.
so that we all are more aware of how we act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like more mindful lah when we're traveling.
Very mindful.
Yeah.
Very demure.
Very mindful.
So, but what do you think about these people who actually travels? I don't know. I just sometimes when I see people, they post on Instagram and everything, I feel like they are there to just flex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
You brought this up before lah.
Yeah. So, like I feel like, I mean, like, do these people actually also like you lah? Do they apa yang cakap? Macam
Think this way.
think this way? Yeah.
Like what kind of travel?
The
Okay.
holiday.
Macam flex in what sense?
Like
Like,
for example,
oh.
they okay. Yeah.
Like they climb up like Annapurna lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then all over IG or post bragging up, like not really bragging,
Flexing.
like flexing. So do you think their thought process is the same as you, or like they are doing it? Oh, I've done this. I've done this.
That's a very good
To share
question.
happiness.
Which
Like,
is
like for you is more of a personal achievement.
Yeah.
For them is more of I've done this. Like
Will people like my post?
It's like creating a list lah, basically.
yeah.
Right.
But okay, I think there's no right or wrong way to doing
okay.
things because we are humans kan.
Yeah.
Masing-masing
No,
kan.
jawapan tu masa deep lah.
Yeah, ni trick question tu.
Yeah.
No, because like it's very hard. You cannot tell someone you're wrong. Like, hey, you
Yeah.
cannot do that.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
You cannot
Okay.
climb the journey and do that.
Yeah.
You know.
Are
They
you sure
still-
you're millennial?
What yeah? So I Gen Z.
That's a Gen Z answer. Being politically correct.
Then like
Okay,
macam
okay. Yeah.
macam kata macam, but the sad thing is because now it's like TikTok, all this trend,
Yeah.
then they like, oh, people climb mountain, I also want to climb mountain.
Yeah.
But I think it's what you bring back. Like if you climb mountain, which is I think it's whoever is climbing mountains is a very massive achievement lah.
Yeah.
Because we come from a place sea level, no mountain,
Yeah.
right? But when you come back, you don't learn anything about yourself. You don't notice anything about that country. Then I feel like you're doing it wrong. I feel lah. It's just like perangai kau macam sama, then apa guna kan? Like it's supposed to, I don't know. I feel like when you do these hard things,
Yeah.
these hard things in life, it's supposed to shape.
Grow you as a
Grow
person.
you.
Yeah. So if you come back, then all you care is about flexing on Instagram. Then I think the purpose is wrong lah. But then again, who am I lah kan? Aku ni.
Yeah.
Betul
Kita kan
lah,
siapa?
Kita siapa?
Yes.
I mean, I'm a bit judgy lah.
Huh?
Okay.
Apa sah ni?
Kena watch out lah.
But okay, so for people who are new to hiking or even marathon running,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to
What
them?
advice would I give?
Yeah, if they want to start and stay motivated.
Let's say I want to start hiking tomorrow.
Oh.
Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay.
And what's stuck outdoor?
Yeah.
Let's start.
So which question?
Alamak.
Okay. You answer the first.
Excited.
You answer the first question.
Know your shit.
Know your
shit as in like, if you're gonna hike, if you're gonna go run a marathon, don't just blatantly follow the crowd.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Just because everyone's doing it, don't just follow. Find someone that is willing to share the knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, hey Zul, I'm gonna climb Rinjani. Can you? What should I? How do I prep for it? How do I pack for it?
Yeah.
How is the hike like?
Yeah.
Like, go and
Research.
research. I get it. Part of the event, part of the experience. Apa aku berbual lah. But like the first time I went Rinjani, first time I went Rinjani kan pakai sembarangan.
Yeah.
So that's me not doing my research, right?
I see.
Okay, I mean, so
yeah.
why I say this is because if you don't know what you don't know, then if anything happens to you,
You are yourself to blame lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more about the safety aspect lah. Same for marathons. Like, I met people that they just want to sign up for marathon because now running is a thing now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Running is a thing.
There's a lot of running clubs.
yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like running is a thing now. So everyone wants to join the marathon. So then there are people who just don't train for it.
Okay.
Like don't follow a training plan.
Like me lah.
Yeah, I get it. You want to achieve marathon itself is a personal achievement, but
Yeah.
what if you get injured
Yeah.
Correct.
halfway? Something bad really happened to you. Then you know what I mean. So I think it's best to always, for someone that's want to hike tomorrow or want to start marathon tomorrow, talk to someone that has done it,
Experience lah.
So then at least you know what to avoid,
Yeah.
how to take care of yourself, because you only got one body, right? We not cat. We don't have 9 lives. If anything happened to you, then GG lah.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah.
GG easy.
Easy
That is a
Allah.
gaming term.
Okay.
GG easy.
Alright.
But I think people also malu to ask questions lah.
Depends lah. I mean.
But some is ego lah.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Feels
tanya.
awesome.
Yeah.
It feels like ego. Macam AC ni pernah buat, I also can do.
Yeah.
But prior to that, they don't know like what the
Yeah.
person has gone through.
Correct.
To prepare for it.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So what's next on your bucket list, bro? They say like Kilimanjaro is the
That's a mountain
the
goal.
mountain, yeah. For marathon.
Running, I haven't really decided yet. But so I like hiking, I like running. So I was thinking about trail running.
Oh, okay.
So instead of
Straight line. Oh, what's this?
so instead of
Macam through the jungle and.
so instead of walking or hiking up a mountain, you run through it lah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
I think they do that in where's that? The mountain in Japan.
Mount Fuji?
Mount Fuji, right?
Yeah.
They have those trail running.
Yeah. So right now I'm just still looking through what trail runs I can do that is scary enough. Of course, the goal must be scary, right?
Challenge yourself.
Yeah. So that is challenging one. If I take a 5 kilometer trail run, a bit tak scary,
okay
kan?
Tak scary,
Yeah. So I want it to be a very scary goal, so that I can train up for it. So trail running, because I like hiking, I like running, might as well
Combine lah.
combine both.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So where is this trail running?
Banyak tempat sih, but I haven't really picked one lah, but one caught my eyes at New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
New Zealand kan ada views.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing,
Have you been to
eh?
New Zealand?
No.
Okay, yeah.
So that's one thing lah. Like if I want to travel there, I'll travel for purpose lah. If I just go New Zealand and just like, wow, waterfall. Like I want to immerse myself in the environment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not wrong. Again, not wrong
Yeah,
if you just want to
there's
see
no wrong.
waterfalls. But more of like, if I want to go there, make sure I fully immerse with the environment lah, I feel. Yeah. But I'm still
Yeah.
thinking lah, running goal, no
Definite yet.
determined bucket list item yet lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. The question just now we were asking you. What's Stuck Outdoors about?
Start outdoor.
Hey, what's this start outdoor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's
That's on
this?
your bio.
It's just okay. So I want more people to hike. So because I love hiking, right? Then by now you should know.
Yes.
So like I like the irony in it, because the name is because you technically can't be stuck outdoors
Because you're already outdoors.
because you're already outdoors. So how are you stuck outdoors? So I want people to be stuck outdoors in the sense that they spend more time outdoors,
Immerse themselves. in
immerse
the outdoors.
themselves in the outdoors. Go for an easy hike, Bukit Timah pun jadi.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just to know that's a first like a baby step. Then eventually, if you want to climb a mountain, go for it.
Yeah.
Then you realize that you learn so much from the outdoors than just being cooped up in a small country like Singapore.
Correct.
Because we gotta admit, we live in a small, really bubble lah.
Yeah.
We live in a shoebox. We don't know what's out there. So it's just more of like a community thing. I hope that eventually, like, it's when I want to go for hikes, people just hop onto it, and after that to bring people to show them there's more to life in a sense. Like for the first trip was I organized. I organized lah. I wanted to go Kinabalu, Mount Kinabalu. So I brought 3 other friends.
I
They've
see.
never hiked before.
Okay.
So completely new environment for them lah.
Yeah.
Then they realize, damn, this shit is hard.
Yep.
This shit is hard.
This shit is hard.
Yeah.
Then it teaches you.
Apa tu?
This shit is hard.
Oh, okay.
This shit is hard. You know?
Tahi ni panas.
Then that one of them actually went on a second hike with me to Philippines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that is what I want. Like you all realize that like actually I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Then I want to do it again and again and again. And then realize that actually life there's more to just the cooped up in a bubble shoebox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want them to be stuck outdoors.
So travel with a purpose.
Yeah. In a sense.
Oh, Elfie just now mentioned you did some volunteering work in Borneo.
Okay.
That was
What was that about?
that was my favorite. I think until now one of my favorite trips.
Okay.
So this was also before COVID. My friend, primary school senior, and his friend from Temasek Poly.
Okay.
They are into arts lah, like they are film students.
Okay.
So they just wanted to do a passion project. They wanted to go to Kalimantan, Borneo, to film about this rainforest and how the deforestation there is what caused the haze in Singapore back then. I don't know.
Yeah.
That time got one rabak haze, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, so it's like, this is a very interesting thing to do lah, because they know I like to take pictures. I like to travel to places that make you
Out of your comfort zone lah.
out of your comfort zone and more mindful lah.
Yeah.
Ponder lah. Ponder.
Yeah, ponder. Then like, okay, then I go along for the trip. Then like, wow. I stayed 21 days in a rainforest.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All I ate was nasi
Okay.
and tempe, bro.
Tempe.
Nice.
Tak mendak ke? Kau suka tempe? Do you like tempe?
Okay lah.
Okay.
Dah no choice apa?
Tempe protein
Yes.
Tempe
is
protein.
soy.
Yeah, soybeans.
Tak ada lauk, tak ada apa tau.
Dry,
kering
you eat it dry.
Dry.
I lost a lot of weight lah.
Okay, yeah.
But what made that was because okay lah, maybe deep lah. Like I like to what's that word like know where we get our things from, like how things happen.
Okay.
Like I like to learn,
Know what you consume.
know what you consume, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I thought it was very interesting to know what caused the haze,
Okay.
how bad it is. So we went to that place Kalimantan. Then like for 21 days we helped them plant trees, gali
lubang.
flatten the land.
What exactly caused the haze when you were there?
It's just this is very long ago. But if I'm not wrong, it's because of companies they want to build
I see.
factory, not factory oil plantation.
So they have to
Palm
They
oil
cut, palm oil. So they cut down the
also
Macam
to
best
make the land so fertile, right?
yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So then after that, because of that, they also one of the fastest way to do it is also by burning trees, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy, yeah.
So they burned a lot of trees, and then after that, the haze came over to Singapore.
Yeah.
So the sad part was, we went there, we planted trees. Then the locals there, I think a week later, they sent
burn it
us a
down.
picture.
What happened?
The trees that you plant already burn. They already cut. They burned down already.
So fast.
Kids.
Kan?
Why?
This all this, I think, is politics.
Politics,
It's beyond their
already-
control
It's
lah.
beyond control.
But
already,
you were there under an organization, is it?
Yeah, so if I'm not wrong, it's called FNPF, Friends of the National Park Foundation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's a legit punya
That's
organization.
based in Singapore or Borneo?
Dorang satu in Borneo, Bali, and one more location. But all of it focusing on different things.
I see.
Okay.
So the Bali one is more on like animals. Apa tu taking care of the wildlife lah.
Okay.
So that's the next thing and all that.
Yeah.
So the Borneo one is about rainforest preservation.
Okay.
Yeah. So apa tu? Being there, first of all, it's funny because the one in charge is a Mak Saleh.
Okay.
Satu Mak Saleh. One Mak Saleh, then the rest is all orang local.
Yeah.
So he was the one in charge of everything. So the fact that he came down from his country to go to this country and actually help build this FNPF so that the locals know how to take care. Like basically start something that can, in hopes of preserving the rainforest lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, I think this it's a long shot lah, very hard lah, because we live in a world where, you know,
Everything's all about profits.
money gains and all that.
Yeah. Capitalism.
But it was nice to be there because for 21 days, bare minimum. Mandi pakai gayung, tak ada lampu, no lights. So,
Mosquitoes?
mosquito net, you stay in the your
okay.
beds, then got mosquito net. Then expect unexpected lah. Halfway sleeping through the night, then you terbangun because got one big ass inside in the room. Then semua terkejut. Guys, wake up.
Cikada, is it?
Cikada.
Cikada.
Macam bigger. Yeah, very bigger, like a big ass beetle lah.
Okay.
We're flying around then like, ni seram man. Even though we are in the mosquito net already lah.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I think it's a very good experience because you appreciate a lot of things lah. Then you see they have so little, the locals, because it's really hard work to gali, plant trees, and it's bloody hot.
Yeah.
Also, even in the rainforest, it's hot.
Panas gila.
See,
Is it
humidity,
hot or
I think.
like
Humid.
Okay.
Yeah, then like you think back like, wow, they are working here every day, doing something with no guarantee that they are actually saving the rainforest,
Yeah.
and they don't complain.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
All in hopes of saving their home. So it's again like, wow, that's how being there for 21 days, like, wow, I can experience how it is to be there for the rest of your lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kau nampak Aming pula siapa?
Orangutan.
Orangutan ada.
Orangutan.
One we
The natural habitat.
we saw orangutan. I was scared we bumped into crocodiles lah.
Crocodiles? Oh, that's like...
Rainforest.
Yeah, because we had to go through a swamp.
I see.
We go
Okay.
to this deeper part of the rainforest to plant our trees. So we had to wear those yang pacukang boot.
Yeah, contractor.
Then like, ni kalau crocodile seram Dzul. Tak ada.
Yeah, but tak ada.
The only crocodile was my friends lah. He didn't use the pacukang boot. He pakai Crocs. That's the only Crocs lah they use. RD. Use Crocs. Yeah.
Okay, Zul, I think kita pun dah run out of time right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think your stories are actually very interesting.
Yeah.
Macam like he experienced a lot of all these different kind of travelling. Like you travel to do marathon, travel to do trekking, travel to volunteer.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of myself also.
Yeah.
Continue doing it if you can.
No lah. Now I
With your
because
kids?
you're not married, right?
Yeah.
So once you got married, then you will understand lah why.
Or maybe if you find someone who's also interested in the same things, then maybe you can do together lah.
Yeah lah. Seems like it lah. Seems like you already found someone who.
Apa
Okay, so but before we go, we are going to do this game show. I think if you have you ever listened to us?
Oh, he didn't know about it.
He didn't.
So
You
it's
don't know.
surprise.
Yeah.
Never listen to my podcast, right?
Habis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, okay, D, you do have the question.
Yeah, rabak sekali.
So I think, Erfi,
Yes.
since this is your partner, maybe you want to
Ask
pressure
him
him.
the questions.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So before
So we get it all
go,
wrong lah kan.
No lah. I have
Okay.
faith in you.
Okay, so before we go, let us do this intro first. Yep. Are you ready? Okay, so hello guys, welcome to Santai Travel Game Show. And in this new segment of our podcast, we are going to play a game with our guest Dzul. Alright, where he will have to answer a series of questions, and if he get it right, he will win some money. Yeah. So, and this game is brought to you by our sponsor, Agent MRI.
Yeah.
Okay, so Suhaimi, are you ready to play the game? Suhaimi pula, sorry. Okay, so are you ready to play the game?
Yes.
Okay, so Elfie is going to ask you a few questions.
Surround.
So there's 5 questions to it, and there will be accompanied with a multiple choice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be easy lah.
It's gonna be
InsyaAllah.
easy.
Yeah. So are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay. Suhaimi pula. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, go.
first question.
Okay, wait ah.
What does AMS stands for? A. Altitude Measurement System. B. Acute Mountain Sickness. C. Awareness Munchies Syndrome. D. Albert Mountain Sickness.
I think it's B.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you really sure?
Acute mountain sickness, right?
I
Yes.
don't know.
B.
B. Confirm?
Yeah, confirm.
Lock the
Lock
answer?
it in.
Lock it
Lock
in.
it in.
Okay. So the
And
answer
the answer?
is. Yeah, you got it right. So
Yeah.
you will have $10.
Terima kasih.
That one too easy guys.
Too easy, yeah.
Too
Okay.
easy
Okay, ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay, so next question. Which is the second tallest mountain in the world? A. K2. B. Makalu. C. Mount Elbrus. D. Mount Cook.
What's the first one again?
K2.
Yes, the first one. K2.
Sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Not Chile?
No. Second
Not
highest in
Elbrus?
the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Mount Elbrus.
Not
K2.
Mount Elbrus? Not Makalu?
K2.
Okay.
K2.
Lock it in.
Yes.
Okay, so the answer is.
Oh, never.
Competitive. Thank you.
So K2 is located in Pakistan, right?
Yeah.
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 But I think no one has ever reached the summit before.
K2.
I think it's ada.
People submit K2.
Which mountain where you are forbidden to go some? Oh, I think that's Annapurna, right?
Annapurna cannot climb, yeah.
Annapurna or
yeah.
Macha Putri also cannot climb to the summit. Yeah.
Yeah. There are some sacred mountains.
Sacred mountains, yeah.
Because of their religion. All this. But K2 is harder than Everest.
That's what I heard lah.
Yeah.
And also very dangerous as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So when you climb these mountains, you remember not? There were like all these signs. They said apa ni? Do not bring beef products.
Yeah. Sacred.
Oh,
Sacred, yeah.
Because religion.
Religion-wise,
Yeah.
yeah.
Faham,
Diorang
faham.
Buddhis lah.
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
they are
Some.
Hindu, I think.
Hindu. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, okay. So
Yes.
let's proceed to the next question. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, third question. What is the official distance in miles of a marathon? A.
Easy.
24.85 miles. B. 26.2 miles. C. 28 miles. D. 31 miles.
B. 26.2 miles. This is for all the American listeners.
we have 1% American listening to us.
Serious ah?
No, they like to say in miles. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the only country that,
Yeah.
that says miles.
Imperial.
Then confusing.
Miles and some more inches. Food.
Food,
Food.
yeah. What's your height? 6 foot 4.
6. Aku
Aku
kena
tak
Google.
tahu,
saya.
saya.
Okay, so what's your answer?
26.2.
26.2. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, lock it in and here we go.
Nice, easy lah. It's
Too easy, yeah.
It's easy for you.
A little bit of general knowledge for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go for the fourth question.
Fourth question.
Okay.
What is the world's largest city by population? A. Tokyo. B. New York City. C. London. D. Shanghai. This one might be a bit tricky for you.
Straight away thinking of the China one lah, because China damn big, right?
Okay.
World's largest.
World's largest city by population. I'll repeat again. A. Tokyo. B. New York City. C. London. And D. Shanghai.
It's a trick question. I think I'll go for New York.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You lock it in?
Yes.
Okay, so the answer is
I'm sorry.
Is it Shanghai?
No.
It's not Shanghai.
It's Tokyo.
so it's Tokyo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if you know.
So did we fact check it?
Yes, correct.
So like
I
the
fact-checked
previous
it.
episode, we didn't fact check it.
Yeah.
Mau rabak saya.
It's correct. Tokyo has over 38 million residents, making it the
Wow.
most popular.
Do you know New York how many?
Dia
No,
tak cakap
the-
sorry.
dia tak
I'll
cakap.
check later lah.
Because I thought like New York is very dense. Like the like a lot like a lot lah.
Yeah, correct.
Let me check New York. Okay.
New
Go-
Tokyo 38 million.
How many?
38 million.
38 million right? Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people in New York?
Berlambat lah.
Singapore how many?
Singapore alah.
Six-
Singapore
6 million?
sikit je
6
lah.
million. We just reached the
Yeah.
6 million mark.
New York has only 8.3 million.
It's just like 2
Wow.
more million than us.
Oh, 38 million is a lot.
It's
sir.
crazy.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
And Tokyo is actually quite small.
Yeah.
right?
Small, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay
ramai
lah.
I mean like to go around Tokyo in one day is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad. I mean, their houses can fit like how many people inside.
Oh
Also.
yeah. So like very
They have
shoebox.
kind of housing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
I learned something new.
Yeah.
Yep.
So sorry that you didn't.
It's okay, it's okay.
We also learned something new.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks to AI for all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this the last question?
Last question.
Last question.
Yes.
What is the world's hottest desert? A. Sahara. B. Gobi. C. Mojave. D. Death Valley.
It is pronounced as Mojave.
Mojave.
Mojave, yeah.
Is it Mojave? Sorry guys. Mojave. Mojave.
Wow, this one I think is
Or-
D Death Valley.
you sure?
Death Valley.
I give you again the options. A. Sahara. B. Gobi. C.
Mojave.
Mojave.
Mojave. D. Death Valley.
Okay, A Sahara Desert. A Sahara Desert.
Firm?
Yes.
Dia dah terkejut. Sabar. Ha?
So you lock.
Okay.
Okay.
A Sahara Desert.
Okay. So the answer is
Ching,
4 or 5.
there you go.
Thank you, thank you.
Lepas ni belanja
Slay.
Her money is my money.
Yes.
Her money is her money.
Correct.
Good
Okay.
advice from
Yeah, yeah.
financial advice.
Okay guys, do that. Everything must compromise.
Okay. So thank you again for
Yeah.
coming into this podcast lah.
Thank you
Sharing
for
your
having
stories.
me.
Yeah. So bila korang nak kahwin?
Allah. Next episode. Let's go.
Asking the awkward questions.
Next episode kat sini Pelamin sini
Okay, guys. All right. Okay. Thank you for tuning to us in this episode.
Yeah.
And then this episode is brought to you by Agent MRI. Okay, sorry, aku nak kecari balik. If you have any property enquiries, please do contact Agent MRI at 9010-5980. Agent MRI, let's
Let's go.